Chris Morris and his wife own the Pipi cafe and food truck in Havelock North. They have a son with campylobacter. All up, they employ roughly 20 people, most of them part-time. Many of their staff are sick. They didn't have to close their cafe, and that's material, as we'll hear later, or their food truck, but they chose to. Too much risk, too many people sick, too much uncertainty about the water that is crucial to their restaurant business, obviously. And so, like all the businesses that have closed or scaled back their operations, they are significantly out of pocket. Chris Morris wants to stress that people and their health are most important, but there is a financial cost to this too.
That's what's kicking in now, like 3 or 4 days after the event. Like, firstly, you're thinking of elderly, friends and family and people in rest homes. And then it's just awful watching children go through this virus. And it's quite a community of families with young children where we are in Havelock. And then, now we're 3 or 4 days into it, and it's a financial thing now. And that's a bit of a perfect storm, really, that it's our quiet time of year. So cash flow's down, and we talk about people that having sick days. I mean, I feel the pressure of having to generate that income to pay that sick day.
Yeah.
I felt like I'd won a trip to Disneyland or something yesterday, listening to you talk to Mayor Yule, and he spoke of business compensation. I kind of slept well on that one last night, but we'll see what comes out of it, John. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see how they compensate. I mean, the floodgates would be open.
Although, yes, the floodgates would be open, and yes, it would be expensive, and yes, the money has to come from somewhere. But the fact of the matter is, this is the municipal water supply. You pay for your water, you rely, of course, on it being clean and drinkable, and you have been let down, haven't you?
So no, I'll be straight up, we'll take a huge hit out of this, and we could only be at just the start of it. Like I say, we traded through the weekend and the trade really tailed off, and we've decided to close today. And I'd love to be up and running by the weekend, really, and people could have their appetites back on and want to go out and socialise maybe if they've been holed up. But we'll just have to come up with the money to pay sick pay and holiday pay. And so, yeah, I mean, compensation would be amazing, and would it be owing from the council? Yeah, well, that'd be incredible. But we are insured for loss of income or business interruption, and we've got a really good insurance broker, and I spoke with him today. But unfortunately, that only kicks in once there's a forced closure from the DHB.
Chris Morris from the Pipi cafe and food truck.